Hey, Felicia.
Hey Rachel, what's new with you?
Nothing, just hanging out with my little book here.
Same. Oh my God.
We're like twinning.
What is this book that we both have in our hands?
We're such nerds. This is our first book that we've ever published.
Very exciting. Yeah, it's called Reflect and Rise. It is a
Hmm.
guided journal. Very
Hmm.
exciting. It's a thing that you can hold in your hands. A lot of
Yes.
what we do is actually virtual, so this is kind of fun. It's tangible. You can hold it, you can write in it, you can doodle in it, you can do all sorts of stuff in it. But
Yeah, the paper is really nice too. The paper is really nice
feels
quality.
feels nice.
And can we just talk a little bit about sort of the inspiration for this journal? Do you want me to
Yeah.
start?
Yeah. What's the inspiration for this journal?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but we are living in some wild times.
Wild, really? I did notice actually. Yes,
Yeah, we
you're
really are. We really
right.
are. And so we wanted to create something that was going to be helpful for folks. So Felicia and I both journal. I think Felicia, you are more of a journaler consistently than I am, which I love about you. But I was kind of inspired by, reading some quotes from some awesome ladies. And that was sort of the jumping off point for this guided journal. So we just wanted to give folks the opportunity to think about where they are in their lives, where you are in your life, get some inspiration from some really cool ladies, and then have some opportunities to write about what it looks like to sort of stand in your own power as well as sort of be a part of a community and then the larger world. So we just wanted to create something that was going to be helpful for folks at this time because we are living through history very aggressively. And so, what a great opportunity to like journal a little bit about it.
Yeah, and you're right. I do really like to journal, and one of the reasons why I've been really leaning into journaling recently is because over the last 5 years or so, a lot has been happening. And what I had realized, I think last year or so, is that I just stopped journaling for a huge chunk of time, especially in like early days 2020 when we were dealing with COVID and everything that was happening there, and then all along the way. And I felt really bad because I not only wanted to capture a little bit of like what I was thinking and feeling during those moments, but also I think the act of journaling is a great way to practice a practice called micro resilience, which is something that we
Mm.
teach on. Just a side note for future reference if you're interested. But it's also a really great way to just kind of process your feelings, process your thoughts, be really intentional, help yourself set intentions. And so really, I think beyond what you shared, which is, really awesome, and I can't wait to show people what's inside the journal. This
Mm.
is for anyone who's dealing with changes, who's maybe like leading a team or managing personalities or different dynamics at work or in your life. If you're looking to build community, if you're even just looking to look further inside yourself, trying to stay grounded. The world is super chaotic, and Lord knows we need all the help we can get right now. So hopefully, this can be one of your tools in your toolbox for doing that.
Well said, Felicia. So let's just talk a little bit about what is inside this gorgeous journal. Um, So what we decided to do was, so this is basically it's a weekly guided journal. Thank you, Felicia, for that wonderful visual. It's a weekly guided journal that's broken down essentially into the seasons. And so we wanted people to sort of reflect internally and then sort of go outward. So every week there's a quote, a prompt, and then an opportunity to write some answers to those prompts and then sort of think about action. So one thing I think is worth noting about the work that we do here at Inclusion Geeks is that we are very intentional about making sure that people do feel like they have some agency, right? So we talk a lot about like, how are people showing up in the world? How are we sort of doing this? But we wanted to make it real and tangible for folks.
Mhm.
And that's going to look different for different people. And so we wanted to give an opportunity for people to reflect on what that might look like for them. And so every week there's an opportunity to really give a little bit of a challenge, a little mini challenge if you're up for it and then reflect on what that might look like. So, so that's a little bit about the journal. Felicia, do you have any more to add?
Yeah, I really like the season aspect of it, the seasonal aspect rather, because you don't need to start this in January. You don't need, like, you're not missing anything if you pick it up today versus tomorrow versus next year. So really, it's about just jumping in wherever feels good for you. And so, if you pick it up and it's winter time and you want to go to the winter section, that's great. If you're feeling a little bit more spring in the middle of winter, that's great too. So it's really the idea is we're trying to make it super accessible. You do not have to be a journaler. You do not have to be a writer. It's something that you don't have to spend a ton of time on. You can spend like 1 minute a day, 10 to 15 minutes a week, whatever works for you.
Yeah.
Or you can go deeper too, which is great. And there's a lot of options as far as how you can utilize this to help yourself again get that grounding sense and really check in with yourself. Also, you don't have to just use it on your own. You could use it with a friend or a business colleague, or even in a team setting if you want to, again, use this as a tool for your team to have something to help them check in with each other, or if there's different goals that you might be working together in community with other folks. So, leadership development, personal development, it's all there for you.
Yeah, we love it. We're big fans. So I don't know if there's too much more to say about it. I would say that if you are someone that is um like sort of hesitant about journaling, like I am, like because I'm not consistent about it, what I really appreciate about a guided journal is that it does give you these prompts. Because I do find that sometimes it can be really intimidating to like just look at a blank page and be like, okay, what am I going to write about? Do I have to go into my scary brain and like come up with something all of a sudden? And so it is really nice to have these guided questions. So I feel like it's a great opportunity for those of us who may be a little bit more nervous about journaling if you haven't done it before. And then, of course, if you have and you're like, yes, give me all of that guided journal vibes, like, great. I love it. I do them all the time. This is a new one. Wonderful. I'm in. Great. So we are, excited for you to explore it. And so it's available on the website. So you can go to inclusiongeeks.com and you can find it under resources. And we really appreciate this. Every purchase supports the work that we do here at Inclusion Geeks. And so please grab a copy. And I will say, if you have made it this far, congratulations and thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. And we would love to offer you a little discount code for 15% off. You can just do RNR love, LOVE. So capital R, capital N, capital R, capital L, capital O, capital V, capital E for 15% off. And if you ever need anything or if you're ever like, hey, I can't, the code doesn't work or something's weird, just email us. We're hi at inclusiongeeks.com and we love hearing from all of our people. So I think that is everything. Did I miss
Yeah.
anything? Okay.
No, you did it all. Thank you so much. And we hope
Yay.
that you love this journal as much as we love it.
Yay.